Hey y'all, so today I wanted to share some of my intentions having a bit of a sick day. Well, been feeling sick for a while, but I did call off today because it was just too much. And a lot of these have to do with things that I've been struggling with, things that I feel like this collective can probably resonate with. And one of those is definitely pushing myself too hard. I have a sensitive body, and I also, pretty much for my whole life, have tried to keep up with people that weren't like me. And being a perfectionist, having some OCD for sure, I feel like I just have been the type of person that I'm just going, and doing too much and burning myself out. And the last couple of years, I've been dealing with some health issues. A lot of them are invisible, so that's also frustrating because it feels like people don't believe me, or I can't prove certain things. I've been struggling a lot with even like saying anything on social media, especially about basically today I got blood testing to see if I have arthritis because my wrists and hands have kind of always given me trouble, and it's just gotten worse over the last couple of years, especially to the point where it's like I can't DM people back, I can't really scroll, I can't be on social media for that long. It actually just hurts to hold my phone, and it's like to the point now where it's like in my fingers, and it's just I'm doing a lot of things to remedy it, but ultimately I feel like, I don't know, just still looking for solutions. And it's frustrating because it's like people are like, oh, you're too young, and it's like actually people get diagnosed a lot younger, I'm learning. But it would make sense with like what I've done throughout my life, and yeah, just having to use my arms for a lot of things. But I feel like people need to hear this, and I need to share this part of me because it's made me silent about a lot of things, definitely. And part of that is because I never want to feel like I'm complaining. I never want to be like, I don't want pity. I don't really, I'm kind of the like stoic type with that stuff where it's like, I'm just gonna mask the pain and push through until I literally can't. And like today is the day where I can't. And I wanted to write these intentions to kind of like combat those feelings of just any shame or, feeling like weak or not good enough, or like I need to just force myself to keep going even though I physically can't keep up. And not wanting to be negative. That's literally what is holding me back from speaking right now. It's like, it's okay to talk about like things that you are experiencing, pain, that sort of thing. It doesn't mean you're negative, because I feel like 90% of the time I'm literally thinking things like this and meditating, using an eye mask, like taking supplements, Epsom salt baths, massages. Like I'm doing so many things to try and help. And so it's hard some days when it's not linear and you don't know when you're gonna feel better, but you keep going. So I feel like I'm really good at just going, and what I really need to learn is how to slow down and how to stop and how to just sit still, look at the sky, like listen to the birds, look at the trees move in the wind. That shit has been insanely healing for me. And I feel like I can help people who are going through similar or the same things, because yeah, it's like, what do you, especially with stuff in regards to like Palestine or people struggling anywhere, it's like I never want to come on the internet and be like, my wrists, they hurt too bad. It's like they do, but it's just like compared to other things that people are going through and like how much they can be resilient and show up despite all odds, like it's like it almost makes it worse, because then I'm just like, oh well, I need to just mask it even more and go even harder and keep going. And it's like, you actually need to rest, and you need to have balance between rest and action. And if most of your life your action has been at like 80 and your rest has been at 20, And what if you're not even getting good rest? Because that's something. I have an eye mask now, love it. Nod Pod, not sponsored, but they're so good. They're like weighted, you can wash them. And yeah, I need that. I need like the ambient sounds like crickets or fire or rain or something. But I've just been realizing how much my mind is just going, my body is just going, and I like literally, even though in the past or in certain points in my life, like I love rest, I feel like I've been like a symbol of rest to other people, I don't rest enough. Like between you and me, like I really don't. Like my boyfriend will say that, like I just go. And so it's crazy that the antidote to that for me and a lot of people is to rest. And we were talking about this the other night, like resting does not make you lazy. That's not the same thing. And I feel like anyone who's a perfectionist or has that sort of thing that I do, you can perceive rest as being lazy, as being complacent, as, you know, not getting things done. Like in school, I was a precrastinator. I don't even know if that's a real term, but I made it up because it's like, I wouldn't procrastinate. I don't even understand people who do that. Like, it's, and I'm not saying that, like, I'm not like, oh, I'm better than you. No, I'm like, it's the opposite spectrum for me, where I'm anxious about, like, say, an assignment or assignments or, like, the whole semester. So I'm going to do it way too fast and almost like, and not like half-assed either. Like, I'm going to get that shit done. And it's draining to be like that because yes, I get good grades. Yes, I, you know, would finish things and it was like work hard, play hard. I like didn't have to do much homework on the weekends. And it's like, yeah, that's nice. But it's like, you don't talk about like the anxiety that is driving me to do that. And it's just like a different end of the spectrum. It's like they're both not great. And yeah, so it's just very much makes sense to me that someone with the same thing would perceive rest as just lazy. Or another thing for me, say your value was tied, or your love, like your worth, like the love that you would receive was tied to being productive, having an output, showing up in a certain way. If you're not doing that, you're going to feel like you're not good enough. And like, that's another thing that I struggle with, is just like somehow being too much, but then also not being enough. And like, so that's a very active mantra of mine, is like, I'm enough just as I am. I'm enough right now. I'm not enough when I release another book. I'm not enough if I release music. I'm not enough if I release a podcast. I'm enough right now, being Anea. You know what I mean? And you are too. Like, that's the craziest part. And I feel like the reason that TikTok wasn't working out was because it limited me to 10 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm already at 8. Like, I have a lot to say right now. And I feel like people need to hear it. Someone is going to find this and need it at this moment. Like, I need to hear this. But you are not lazy for resting. You are not unworthy of resting either. You are worthy of it. You deserve to rest. Like, you deserve to feel good. You deserve to sleep enough. You deserve to lay down. You deserve to sit and just be and not have to do anything, go anywhere. Like, I've just been getting so exhausted with action these days, and it's like, part of me, the restless part of me, is just wants to do a million trillion things and live like 14 lives at once. And then the part of me that is like crying out for help is like, I just need a break, you know? Like, I just need to sit still. Like, oh my God, like just sitting on the ground is like so healing. Like, I swear to God, try it. Like, I know when you're in a dark place and you hear someone just be like, go touch grass, take a walk, drink some water. It's like, yeah, I get it. It can feel inflammatory and you're just like, shut the fuck up, you know? Like, you don't know me. You don't know what I'm going through. I need more than that. And it's like, no, actually try it. Like, actually give it a chance. Because, girl, boy, whoever I'm talking to, there is so much more to this earth than meets the eye. Like, there are electromagnetic fields. Like, there are frequencies everywhere. We are frequency, and like, the earth is radiating a frequency. Like, just it's scientific, dude. Like, you can look into this. just sitting on the ground is connecting you to that force and grounding you, releasing, however you want to say it. There's so many different ways to like say things, and whatever resonates for you, that's what I believe. But it's like, it literally feels as if, one, I'm being anchored, I'm grounded, I'm still, and two, it's like anything that I'm holding on to, any weight, any anxiety, any restlessness, is just getting channeled into the ground. And I believe, at least, that it's being like recycled. And it's like, it's like how trees breathe CO2. It's like, we need oxygen, they need CO2. So it's perfect, because it's like there's never gonna be too much. Like, they're like lungs, and we need the oxygen, you know? So at the same time, they need our exhales, just like, I'm gonna go there, just like waste, like anything. It's like making compost. It's like things that are decaying or like waste becomes new life. And so you need to be part of the cycle of nature, babe. Like, not to be that bitch. I am a hippie soul for sure, and I think I just need to come out here and say how I feel to everyone. But it helps. It really helps. And also, you are made up of like, what, 90% water? You need to drink water. I'm not talking about soda. I'm not talking about coffee. I'm talking about just water. Like, just do it. It'll make you feel better. A lot of times, if I'm feeling just like flighty, spacey, like I'm gonna pass out, like, a lot of times you need food, you need rest, you need water. That's usually what it is. And I feel like at our core, we are all just like children that like need something. It's like when a baby, they don't know how to say what they need, but they're crying because they need something. They need food, they need whatever. And so it's like same thing. Like, we'll have outbursts or like panic attacks, or like some people will like throw a tantrum, and it's just like, you need to drink some water and like sit down. Like, you need a nap. You know what I mean? So that's for a lot of people, I'm already knowing, if not just for me. But let's get into it. I hope something in here helps you. And yeah, I feel like it's all a process. Like, even if I feel shitty one moment or in pain, like, don't run away from it. Just acknowledge it. Like, I will literally be in my lowest moment, like, just like feels like pain is just blinding. Like, I have a lot of migraines, and I'll just be like, hi, pain. Like, literally crying, like, hey, you can be here, you can pass through. Emphasis on pass through. But yeah, okay. And I encourage you to like just know that like your words have power, your energy carries power, and like, I am infusing these words to go into me, to go into whoever's watching this, to fill you with positive light, highest divine energy in the universe. You are a high frequency, okay? And I encourage you to write your own, or to simply just vicariously live through my list and feel as if like it's coming to you, because intention's real. Like, that's what I've learned throughout my life, my 26 years of life so far. And I do want to do a video on what I've learned in 26 years, because I feel like that's so interesting. And it would also just like teach people a lot about you, you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes my Scorpio moon, like, I like to be mysterious, but also I just crave to be known. So enough being mysterious, just let people get to know you, you know? Anyway. Oh, okay. Anyway, my life is bliss, ease, and freedom. I am thankful for all my blessings and support. I make money by existing. I do not have to worry about money. I do not fear, I love. I am secure, stable, and grounded. I am protected always. I think Nico is back. One sec. Okay, we're back. I had to drink water, so check in with yourself. All right, let's keep going. This is Nova, by the way. I feel like, hello, everybody should know her, but yeah, she is the star. Her last name is actually Star. It's Nova Star. It's her full name. So, I am secure, stable, and grounded. I am protected always by the highest powers of divine light and love. I surrender to divine flow. My body is an immaculate, intelligent, miraculously healing being, effortlessly healing me wherever and whenever needed. I am a force of love, liberation, abundance, and inspiration. I do not have to worry about money. Money loves me. Money comes to me easily. Whatever I spend comes back to me tenfold. I am healing my relationship with money. I am on my highest timeline. I claim my birthright. I am worthy and deserving of the life of my dreams, and it wants me just as badly. Everything is happening in divine timing. I am free. I am love. I am safe to rest. I am safe to enjoy my life. Whew. So, safe to rest is one of the most important, and Spirit keeps reminding me to talk about play. So, everybody needs to play more. I need to play more. Nova really helps heal my inner child in this way, and Nico, my boyfriend. But yeah, I feel like that is how you know you're around the right people, because they just make you giggle, and like you're just all of a sudden watching videos on random geography, or like, you know, just, I don't know, just talking about anything, and just feeling safe to like express yourself and be goofy and be silly, you know, because people are always like, oh my gosh, girl, you're so silly. And I'm like, I feel like you gotta be, you know, like I love a good laugh. I feel like there was a lot of my life the last couple, well, not the last couple years, but like before the last couple years, where like I just like stopped laughing as much and giggling. And I've always been such a little silly goose ever since I was little, for sure. So I feel like it's really important that you prioritize play and don't make work the center of your life. Like, you need to just exist. That's really important. You need to rest. You need to work in some capacity that is like almost like serving the world, serving the suffering, the poor, like, you know, abused animals, anything, because that is, in my opinion, what work should be. Like, work should be healing and teaching and things that are like just helping, serving the good of everyone in the earth, etc. So whatever work that is for you, even just like things like cleaning your house or gardening, like that is just so meditative. Cooking yourself a healthy, healing meal, like it really goes a long way. So yeah, me and Nova have been going to the playground in my neighborhood, and just like I'll randomly like stretch, or actually I got her to go down the slide. I like ran up the little stairs and just jumped down, and she like followed me. So cute. I feel like her and I are healing each other's inner children, because she did not get to have a childhood. She was abused and attacked by the dogs that she lived with, and like bred too young, and it sounds really horrible. I adopted her when she was 2, so I didn't get to see her as a puppy. I wish I did. And now we're like giving each other, like especially her, giving her the life that she deserves, you know? And you deserve to give yourself the love that you deserve. I'm like saying the same words, but you know what I mean. And I encourage you to do what feeds your soul. I think that's equally as important as like working a job or making money. You actually need to do those things way more if you want to feel fulfilled or happy. And I feel like by going down that path, you can change your life and be in a timeline that suits you and your soul, and not just your basic needs. Like, you can have it all. You can have the dreams, the life that you want. Everything that you want can be yours, and you deserve it. And it starts by thinking that you are worthy of it, and that it wants you to, that it's coming to you, that you are not settling. Like, don't settle for less. Don't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. All right, thank you for coming to our TED Talk. I really appreciate you being here. And a couple random other symbol messages I will add for anyone who's into that thing, or just maybe you asked your angels to give you a message and to give you a sign. So I'm going to tell you some things that I've been seeing. I saw a turkey. I still need to look that up for myself. Right, like literally down the street in my neighborhood, just randomly, a couple hours ago. Also a lot of bees. I feel like that's been a big one I've been channeling. 333 is really big. Also 444. More specifically 44, like 4414 or 55555. Good change. 111, 999. Lots of wind too, especially today. It's been a really, really windy day. Moths, a lot of moths. Also yellow flowers, strawberries. I don't know, those are so random, but I feel like if you know, you know, and if something means something to you, then it is for you. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Nova is sending you all the love and all the lights. I hope you have an amazing time. And just remember that this is your life and you deserve to thrive. Play a bit more. Be more. Do less, be more. That's like my new slogan. So, ciao. Nova, you want to say bye? Nubby. Hello. Oh my goodness. Nubby's giving you a soft smile. She said, keep hope alive in your heart. Don't give up. Be daring. Keep dreaming.